Hello. So we are live. Hello, everyone. Are we live? Let me check. Just a moment. Hopefully, I am live. Everything looks good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I have to make few adjustments. I'm waiting for people to join. I'll wait for some time. Do we have anyone? Not that I can see. That is fine. Do some setting changes. We're all good. Okay, let people join. In the meantime, I will open the file. Yep, Maya is opening, and I see that today we don't have any network issue. Everything is perfect, and I'm waiting for people. Maya takes a long to load up. This loading just will take a while. Yep, we have the Maya file here. Let me switch the screen. Here we go. And let me adjust the chat a little better. In this. We have file. We check the previous day's work, then we have done the topology for our shoe, and we were actually working with the topology for the tie. So today we'll continue our work with this, and let me isolate them. Let's get out of wireframe on shaded mode. I have the second viewport open for seeing the entire character. That is perfect. And here I'll make this a live object, and now I will take the quadra tool. Okay, we are all set. Let me complete the top portion. Smooth out things a little. Right. One restriction here and one here. Now let me continue. In the upward direction, something like this. Perfect. Check something. Things out properly. And I will actually extrude something like this. It should come down and a new face should form like this. Even though this part will be hidden underneath the collar, so we really don't have to worry that much about that part. And technically I'm spending way too much time in the topology of the tie, which is not really necessary. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll speed up the things. Why am I spending so much time in this? I could have easily used what do you call that? Z-remesh, yeah, Z-remesh. I could have easily used the Z-remesh option to create this topology, and I believe I will use Z-remesh after this for a few parts. This should feel just right. there is a drop in the network. I can see that. About the topology of this part, I really don't care about how the topology turns out to be. No one's going to see the topology under there, so we are all even. And here I can technically add something like this. Why am I following this shape? It is not even necessary. Hello bro, hello. Yeah, I saw that plugin initially. It's cool, but I could not follow any tutorials. I was busy with rigging. I had to rig one character. That was different project which I'm not presently live streaming. So yeah, I will take one more day to figure out that software before I actually live stream that. But how was your day, buddy? Yep, I am doing great. Thanks for asking. Good. So far, I just came to say hi to you today. You stream early. Yeah, I am streaming a bit early. Usually, I stream around this time once, then I stream again during the night time if I have the energy left in me. So technically, I stream twice. But actually, today I am a bit low on energy. Spam is also is great. Okay, cool. Then I will stream at this time more often. As I am also working on a full length video, like not a live stream, a pre-recorded video. I'm working on it. I'm trying to make the production quality or the content quality of that video a little bit better than what I use to upload regularly. So I'm a bit preoccupied in that as well. Hopefully things will turn out to be great, but I won't upload that right now. I am basically making a lot of videos at once, then I'll start uploading once I have at least 6 months or maybe 2 month worth of content with me. Then I will start uploading them. I should have used Zbrush for this part. It is wasting my time actually, but it's almost done. So I always say that, like, I always think that I will use Zbrush, then end up manually doing the work, and then in the midway I get tired or bored, whatever you wanna call, and I regret not using Zbrush. Well, you have good plan then for the production. Yes. But I don't believe that right now what I can truly achieve technically, what is the ultimate possibility of production which I can achieve right now, I cannot really do that at this moment, as the thing is that I don't have anyone to assist me in the production. So it's a one-man studio kind of a situation. So for that reason I cannot really do everything which I wish to do at this present moment, but still I'm trying my best to keep level up things a little. But eventually, yes, of course, eventually I will make things way cooler than what things are now at present. Okay, I'm there, wasting a lot of time in this. This time I could have saved this time if I would have gone for the Z remesh option, but it's too late for that now. I have already done so much work in it. One video per week, it will be good if you manage to do it solidly. Yes, initially I will upload one video per week only. So I'll upload the video on Sunday morning. In India time it is around 11 a.m. I have plans for that. So India is 5 hours ahead of your time, so for you it's like very early in the morning or something like that. Initially I'll do that for 6 months, but I really want to make my own animated films, just like what you see on, like there is a, if you check Disney Plus, then there is a series called I Am Groot. You see those clips, those are not a full length story, that is a small sequence of cute animation of a character doing his stuff. Or if you see Love, Death and Robot, there are short stories, completely independent stories, not related to each other, but they comes like a series of stories in a one season. I wish to make something like that in the YouTube channel, but I really need to set up the channel and get a proper audience base before I jump into that, as that will take a lot of effort and time. And also I need to make sure that there is some return on investment, as the investment is time, a huge amount of time. Let me see if I have this exactly going upward, right? So wish we can delete that. Deleting that will, yeah, it's cool. I can keep it like that. Not a big deal. We are cool here. Let me space them out evenly. It's the next level, but I believe you can do it. Maybe if there is another artist to join. Yes, it will take a team of artists. At least 5 to 6 dedicated artists will come up and join together to create that. But given the scenario, due to the AI and everything, no one is financially that much secure at this moment to take such a big leap of faith. Okay, by the way, I would like to switch the screen for a moment. Right now I want to switch this to a bigger screen, so just a moment. Here we go. I just switched to a bigger screen. Switch it again to my normal screen and turn on the camera as well, but for now I need to speed up the work. That is the main reason why I'm switching it to the bigger screen. I was saying yesterday, I hope you integrated some AI workflow. People will be saying yesterday, I hope you integrate some AI workflow. People will be interested. Also, like skip the sculpting and use generated mesh and start on top of it. Yes, about that workflow, yes, I can actually show that workflow, and I have specifically used that particular workflow with generated mesh. And there are a few drawbacks for that method as well, which I can also share. But it's like it is more suitable for a what do you call edited long form video, which is a pre-recorded video and not a live video, as AI results can be unpredictable. So if I try to do that live, then things might take wrong turns in the mid process. So That is the reason I will definitely make that video, but it won't be a live video, it will be a pre-recorded video. And I have actually used that method. I have used it on a professional professional project to speed up my work quite a few times, like 3 to 4 times I've used that method. Hello Prashant, no, we cannot texture without UV unwrapping. Like if you are talking about traditional textures, then you won't get proper results without UV unwrapping done on a traditional texturing method. And if you wish to skip texturing completely, then you can technically take the model into Substance Painter, and the software will basically do automatic operation and unwrap your mesh for you, but it won't be that good, or like it is not usable. And if you talk about other process, like there are process such as vertex paint and all those things, those can be done. Those things don't require you to actually unwrap your model, but that is good for presenting your model in a, like comparing to a grayscale render. If you vertex paint a model inside Blender, or you poly paint a model inside Zbrush and you present that, then it comparatively looks better than a grayscale render. But if you are talking about proper texturing using the PBR workflow, then definitely you need to do the UV unwrap. What are you saying, bro? Sculpting is for everybody. In fact, you can say that this thing maybe retopology or UV unwrapping is not for everyone, as these are kind of a boring and repetitive process, so people hate this. But sculpting is an organic artistic flow. You are basically using your pen or stylus to sculpt or make forms out of a digital clay. So I don't believe sculpting is that difficult. Maybe you should try a little harder and you will start enjoying sculpting. Sculpting is like a therapy, so it's basically a relaxing exercise and not so much technical like this thing what I'm doing right now, this Retopology and all. But definitely I will make a video where you can skip sculpting a little, but even you cannot actually skip it completely. There are things which you have to take care of with manual sculpting, but yeah, to some extent you can basically you can skip the like you don't have to make the basic shape. You will get a defined silhouette, but then on top of it you have to add on stuff or remove stuff that you have to do. Okay, for bike, yes, for bike and hard surface model you don't need that. I was talking about character, Prashant. I was talking about character. So if you are going for character, then you definitely need to unwrap your model. But if you are working with hard surface models like bike and all, then you can create materials using different utility nodes. You get different nodes in Blender as well as in Maya. By using all those nodes, or you can also download textures, you can use that. Yes, for hard surface model, UV is not that big of a deal, so it's nice to have. But if you are talking about organic model, then definitely you need UVs for that. And here I am keeping a lot of triangles, and as I really don't care much about this part, if I smooth everything out now, and let me hide this part as well. So you can see we already have the shape and the topology looks nice from the front. We really don't have to worry much about. See, the topology is quite clean. So we are done here, and I have to start working on some other parts topology. Let us see. Let me hide things from here, and we have to figure out which part will start next. Yes, I think I should model the belt for now. Okay, so we have a comment. Can we add a model in showreel without texture because bikes are too much parts? I think for a bike you don't have to make all those texturing and all, but at least instead of leaving that grayscale, you can at least add some material to it. Like for rubber parts, you can add a you can use rubber textures to create a rubber material and put on to the tires, or you can also get a preset material for rubber, and you can easily get car paint material. You can use that. Then there are metallic materials, basically shaders, so you can put on those shaders. You don't have to create them manually. There are a lot of presets available inside the softwares which you are using. There are presets in Maya, Arnold, Blender, everywhere there are presets. Just put on those presets and it will look better than the grayscale model when it comes to bike, as those materials or shaders will help you sell the metallic or plastic or carbon fiber effect better. I hope that is clear, buddy. So let us, okay, this is a small part. Let me get it done. And I believe it is symmetrical. So yeah, I agree. I mean if I am in rush, like for mobile game, I guess it's okay. Yes, yes. In fact, sometimes people are only using that thing, shaders. Let me find a portfolio. It's gonna be tough to find it. Just a moment. So Medha Nandi, she is actually one of my friend from my college days. So let me open. Okay, this is not Medha's work. This is also not even Medha's work. This is Medha's work. So this is Medha's profile, and here I have to find that work. Okay, that was not Medha's work technically. Let me check her following. With the followers, basically I'm looking for an artist who used to, that he's a Punjabi guy. He is now in Canada, but he used to work in MPC, and he has got something in his portfolio, that is a car, a really good looking car, and he have only used that shader. I'm trying to find his portfolio. I can't remember his name actually, that's the issue, but if I manage to find that, I will definitely show you. I also have a car in my portfolio as well, but that is heavily textured, so no point in showing that. Yeah, I think this is him. Let me check. Okay, yes, see Prashant, if you can see this, see, this is kind of a thing which I was talking about, and he has not done much of a texturing work if you actually notice it carefully. And then these are basic materials, and for this part he has probably selected these faces and assigned a different material to it. So this can be done, you don't have to do UV unwrapping for this. You have to just select the faces and assign a proper material for that, and you can see the modeling is very neatly done. But apart from that, there is only material applied to it, and the lighting is also not very complex to achieve. It is doable, the lighting which he has done here, but the effect which you are getting here is like very high quality. Okay, so a bike is old vintage, so old vintage bike, so you want to make it old kind of a thing, right? Okay, so if you want to make it, okay, I am showing you something from my portfolio. This is my portfolio. So if you want to make something like this, if you want to give it some weathering effect like this is a model from around 4 years back. Yes, 4 years back. So back then I did that. And if you try to make something like this and want to paint textures and all those imperfections, everything, then you definitely have to do UV. See, I have done the UV thing very neatly. There are a lot of UVs here. Anyways, but you can actually use something like this. Do I have any? No, I don't have any bike with me. Is there any bike here in this portfolio region? No, we don't have any bike here. But see, there are options like this. These are simple grayscale models, but given the market condition, I would say you should at least try to present it in a better way. In fact, I am reworking on my portfolio also, as the market is very competitive right now due to AI and everything. So it's hard to swallow it, but it is true that you don't stand a chance with a grayscale model unless it is way too detailed and everything. Apart from that, you really don't stand a chance with grayscale model. In fact, I also don't even stand a chance. See, there are gray models in my portfolio as well, but these are kind of incomplete model which I just uploaded, but eventually I'm going to update them. And I'm also reworking my portfolio. I will change a lot of things, as this kind of portfolio is considered to be very amateur in today's market standard. So yeah, and I am talking about my own portfolio. I'm calling that my own portfolio is quite immature. But there are a few good works, like maybe few. Yeah, bro. Bye, bro. Oh, see, this is a game ready character which I made last year basically. So you can see this is the hard this is the high poly sculpt, and this is the low poly model, and I also added a lot of hair cards onto it just to break the silhouette and everything. So you can see how the low poly looks compared to the high poly. This is not a rigged model yet, but I am gonna rig that. I have a lot of plans, but I don't know when to execute them. It's gonna take a long time for me to do all those things, but right now let's focus on this. and get things done as quick as possible. I think I should reduce the poly count a little. Kept it way too high. Not really necessary at this stage. Yep. It's important to keep it low when we are starting out. But you definitely get carried away and keep adding a lot of polygons while you are in initial retopo stage, but you have to be self-aware and correct yourself. Let me save the file. It's important to keep saving the file. As you can see, I actually saved my file multiple number of times. Mhm. I have something here. Here. Let me see it once. This view, everything except this one, and yes, we are going in the right direction. So it's a matter of time that we add the remaining faces and we are good to go. Pull them up. More, and let me continue. Cool. Let us add these. Matching the number of edges we have. Make it here and so something like this should work. Join them like this. Let me add this, add these. Cool. Now what we have here, let us add this, then this. It depends, Prashant. Like sometimes I can get away without applying the smooth. I can use this thing, what he called, there is an option called just a minute, let me complete this. I am showing you, it is almost done. Just let me add them. So yeah, let me show you. Now see, I can go for smooth option. I can press 3 and the model will be smooth. That is the option I do have, but this will increase the poly count by a lot. So I can go for a alternate method. I can select all the edges and I can hold shift and right click on my mouse, and then I can come to this soften edge option. This will smooth out all those normals and we will get something like this. This is also doable, like for some cases you can get away by this. So there is always this option available to us, but it depends from project to project. If it is your personal project, then for rendering purpose go and smooth it out. No one is actually judging you. But if you are working on a production, then definitely you have to make sure that your model follows the production standard, which whatever they are asking you to do, you have to do that. So yeah, here we have successfully made the model. So far everything is perfect. Let me bring it down, not so much, something like this. And then from here onwards I will actually use extrude on this, but I have to use extrude and I cannot use any modifier like solidifier in this Maya. But if you are using Blender, then you can always use a solidifier modifier and you can get away without actually extruding the entire mesh. That is a more non-destructive workflow, but for our case we actually have to extrude. So here we go, we have something. Let me turn on the warframe. Yes, so now our shoe is done. We have our jacket or blazer, whatever you wanna call this. We have the collar and the tie. Now let us model the belt for this character. The belt will be done separately, like we don't have any any high poly model for the belt itself. I will actually model it from scratch. So for doing that I do need to collect some reference first before I actually proceed, and yeah, let us do that first. I think after collecting the reference and as we start on with the belt model, I will continue for a bit, then I would probably end the stream for today and will continue the belt model in the next stream. Or if I feel like if I get the energy or I can wrap it up quickly, then I will complete the belt model in this stream only. Then the remaining topologies are this pant topology and the shirt and the face and the hand. Those are important parts of the topology, so I want to approach them in a fresh mind. So not in today's stream, I will start them in a fresh mind with a fresh stream. So yeah, let us open. Just a moment. Let us open this. And I need to search belt. Okay, let us model the belt. Now it's not gonna be that difficult. We are going to take any reference. This reference is looking proper. I can, okay, and I also have to open my pure ref board for first. I have a dedicated reference board for this character. I will take this and collect this reference images on to my reference board. So this is an image. Now let me also search, and of course this thing will take a little bit of effort to create, but if we go for something like this, it is less work, but I really want to keep it something. I'm not even sure at this point. This is also cool. Let me first collect all the references, then I will decide what I'm gonna do with the belt. Let us copy this image as well. I will use P to paste it. Hmm. Hmm. Let's copy this. Let me paste it here. Let me save the pure ref board and lock it so we don't accidentally delete or change anything. And I believe that we have everything that we need for the belt modeling, and let us start. So first of all, I will hide few things from the outliner, like the tie is a distraction for us right now. Let me hide this, and here we will have the starting point of the belt. And if I let me see, so a belt is usually this structure flows like this, and then it splits into two, and this arms like this. Okay, got it. So I'll draw on this surface, so that is the reason I will make this my live object. And now let me take my quadro tool and draw a basically I will continue my work on this polygon, so I made them here. And now definitely I don't need that model to be sticking to that anymore, so I will definitely turn off the live surface option, and let me get to H, and let us do something like this. Cool. Let me bring this up as well. I'll rotate this a little, something like this, and from here it should start extruding outwards. And right now the faces are kind of reversed, so we don't have to worry about that at this moment, and just so that thing don't distract us, like the back faces are represented with black, which is a bit distracting, so I don't want that for now. That is the reason I turned on the two-sided lighting, and the reverse faces will be fixed once we extrude the model, so we are safe on that part. Now that this loop is done, basically this loop where this boxless will fit into, that is done. Now we can extrude this and start altering its shape, something like this. We will keep extruding and reducing the scale bit by bit, and eventually it will give us something like this U shape. And also to the Retopo model are applying similar. Okay, now I don't really need this part anymore. Let me get rid of it, and now Just to continue that shape further, I will add one extra cut in this part, and I'll select this vertex and just bring it outside like that. Now if I smooth out the model, you can see that we have kind of a similar shape what we have here. So we are safe for now, but we have to continue our work. And wrap the entire belt around this character's waist. So I'll make this live again. I'll select this and select the quadra option, and now let us start extruding everything. I'll keep the topology low. We can always add extra loop if there is a requirement of it after we are done with our entire retopology or modeling. Like right now I am using a combination of both modeling and retopology at the same time. Like I modeled this part without retopology, now I am using retopology, and I will continue the loop up until here, then I will again start modeling it manually. So you don't really have to stick to one particular method, you can be very flexible and choose the right tool for the job. Now I have a feeling that once we are done with our belt, then we might have to adjust the pant a little according to the belt, so that it feels like the belt is actually putting pressure on the pant. Right now this is too early to say anything about that. We have to make sure that we are completely done with our belt model before we can think for any alteration in the pant in the waist region. So for now let us continue this and this. Now we are done with the retopology. We can no longer continue with the retopology. Now rest whatever we do, we have to do manually. So let me turn off the live view, and we have already selected the belt, and let us isolate it in that view, frame onto that, and let us see how it's looking after we press the smooth option. Okay, so we have something, but we have to alter a few things here and there. One thing which is very obvious, that is we have to select these vertices, this one and this, like that part, and we have to bring them inside like this. And for these ones, actually have to bring them out like this. Same goes for these one, so like this. Yes, of course it is the case, we have to alter the pant a lot, but for now we are good to go. Now if I smooth out it, and let us see what we have. Okay, so we have the foundation for the belt, and just to identify it properly in this region, let me put a different material for that. I'll use a different Lambert, and that Lambert is basically a material. And let me delete the history, and we have the Lambert 4 material to it, and I'll simply change the color of the material, and that will help us identify it better. So right now we can clearly see that the belt is intersecting with the pant, which should not be the case. And I think before we actually fix what is happening with our belt, we actually must fix the pant, like how much extrusion is there in the pant, we have to reduce that. So for doing that, I think we must do the retopology of the pant first before we proceed on and continue with our belt. So I will just adjust it slightly for now, and after we are done with this slight adjustments, then I will end this stream for today, and we will continue to do the retopology of our pant in the next stream. Then once we are done with that, we will actually start the belt modeling process once again. So I'm making sure that it sticks out properly. For now it is not perfect, but once we do the retopology for the pant and make some necessary adjustments onto the thickness of the pant, we will be all set for the belt. This is perfect for now. Even I can put it a little bit inside, and I can also rotate it something like this. Not bad. I have a feeling that I should pull this part out like this, and something like this. I've done that. Let me bring this part out, then this part, this part. Let me also adjust these things. Okay, so we are done for today. We have blocked out the entire shape, but right now what we have to do is we have to do the retopology for the pant, and only after that we can proceed with the retopology or the modeling of the entire belt, or we can add thickness for the belt. So that is it for today, and yes, let me save the file. It's already almost 1 a.m. in the morning, so I have saved the file and we are done for today. So hopefully I will stream stream twice tomorrow, but we're done for today. And yeah, it was a productive stream. I completed few parts on the tie and everything, so we are good to go. And thank you for watching, and I'm really glad to Prashant, and I really cannot pronounce your surname, as he's from Morocco. His surname is a bit different, so it's like Go 516. I'll call you that. So it's your username. So I'm thankful to you too for staying by and giving me company. So see you soon in tomorrow's stream. Bye for now. Have a great day.